Okay, so for this part, it says set up a strip diagram for each of the word problems below. Do not solve. So we're going to go ahead and set up a strip diagram for these problems, for these word problems. For number 1, it says the campus demographics state that 40% of the students are male. If there are 300 students, how many are male? So right here, I know that 40% of the students are male. Okay, and it says if there are 300 students, so this tells me my total amount of students. And my question is, how many are male? I am still looking for how many are male. So right here on my strip diagram, I know that this starts off at 0 and 0. And right here, it's going to be 300 total students. And down here, I'm going to write my percent. Well, if I've got 300 total students, I've got all my kids, which is 100%. And then you would be looking for 40%. So the way you would set that up is, I think 40 might be about here, maybe a little bit closer. You know what? Probably it's a little bit closer to the halfway point. Maybe more about right here. And because I'm looking for this number, I don't know it, I'm going to represent it with an X. And that's all it's asking you to do, is just to set it up like this. It's just to draw that picture. Number 2, it says in Janet's neighborhood, 65% of the households have a landline phone. If there are 80 households in the neighborhood, how many have a landline phone? So this is my total. That's how many total houses are in the neighborhood. And this is that percent I'm looking for. I have 65 of this total have landline phones. And I want to know what that number is. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up. I start off at 0. Now I have 80 total households. So 80 goes right here. And I'm looking for 65% of those. Okay, this is my 100%. Well, I know 50 is in the middle. So 65 may be about right here. And I don't know what number that is. I don't know what 65% of the 80. So I'm going to put an X to represent that, because I'm not sure. And that's all you have to do, is just to draw that model.